Good evening, friends, and welcome. It's BigDenoPlays Kingdom Death. Lantern Year 9 in our Screaming God campaign. I hope you're excited, because I am. Yes, for those wonderful people who've been joining me of an evening, on the weekends I obviously have time during the day where I can play with my toys. And so we have done 3 Lantern Years today. We did 2 Lantern Years this morning, and then Lantern Year 8 this afternoon. So we've had Preacher join our settlement, which is lovely. She seems very nice and not at all suspicious or conspicuous in any way. And we had a crazy run today. We had this absolutely crazy shit happen. To start the day off, we had the Forge Priest turn up, and he very graciously donated 7 iron to our cause. Over the course of two showdowns, we picked up 7 iron. And then we followed that up with the Lantern Halberd in the same showdown. We ripped it out of the ground. Sure. No problems. And then we innovated scrap smelting and made the blacksmith. And all we need is like some hide and some bone, and we'll be able to make a lantern set. It's friggin' Lantern Year 10. And we're going to have possibly close to a full lantern set. I have done nothing on the ore gathering front. It has just been extremely lucrative. I sent 2 people down into the mines to try and get crystal skin. Fuck, anyway. What are you going to do? What are you going to do, hey? It's a game with RNG. And when you've got RNG, occasionally things will go your way. I'm sure there will be people that say it's more than occasionally for me, but occasionally things go your way. You might be getting some voice popping. Let me try. Yeah, my microphone just shut itself. So I went to my backup one. Hang on, let me try this. Yeah, it's definitely not you. I think it's me, and it has to do with a couple of things. Yeah, so if it happens again, yeah, my audio probably won't be quite as good because I've just got the mic on the table, but it'll work for tonight, or at least for a little while until it charges. Yes, so let's talk about the survivors we're taking out, and in this showdown against Brawl. I've done a few fights against Brawl now. She's pretty strong, but I'm not overly concerned. So I've got 2 irreplaceable items up here, by the way. So if Bastet goes down, we'll be in trouble. I'll be unhappy about that. She does have -3 to severe injury rolls when she's not insane, so we'll hopefully get some insanity on her pretty quickly. Yes, so we've got Minerva, and she's a fascist, so she's going to draw us some terrain cards to choose. And hopefully we're going to try and get Unyielding triggered with her. So we're going to try and get her to be targeted by Brawl a few times. Quixotic, if you're insane when you depart, gain a survival and a strength token. And she's got the durability delusion. Oh, she's got Stoneface Engraver. I don't really want her to go. No, it's fine. We're doing it. I've done. Nyx, so she's going to be going for Fist and Tooth. She's got her Guardian rerolls. and if she goes first in a lantern year, she is going to get +1 accuracy and +1 speed. Seems fine in an act. Preacher is going to walk away with 2 devout survivors, so she's going to level up virtuous to oh, that's nice. So we will get insanity. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, she's going to gain 2 progress when we depart, and she's great. And then we've got Bastet, who I talked about, and then we've got Hastur, the king in yellow, who is in yellow, who is our scout. So let's depart, and then we will just run through may apply arrival bonuses. So I'll just make sure everything here. So we'll do our 2 terrain cards. So the first one is 2 acanthus plants, and the second one is a bug patch. I mean, we'll put acanthus plants out, sure. I don't really need them, but I would have liked a dead monster or something there, something clutch. Yes, so she's got nothing, so she's got Guardian, Frog Kick, nothing. Preacher is going to level up twice because she's departing with 2 survivors that are devout. Bastet, going to do nothing, she's got 3 insanity. And Hastur, that's it. Alright, well, let's get started with the showdown. So I'll just shuffle the decks. Perfect. So we have a 5-minute timer on arrival, and stop at the next survival opportunity, perform Braille's basic action, and we've got Blood Fountain, and she's got 10 life. So survivors may not encourage or fist bump unless it is their act. We begin. So I'm going to move forward with the chick with the lantern halberd. She'll go forward 1, 2, 3. And she's going to then do the charge using a dash. And at the start of her act, because she's devout... Oh no, that's from the knowledge, yeah. So yeah, I wanted to go, that's fine. So she'll roll... No, I'm going to do it this way. She's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm doing her first. So this chick's here. Nyx. So she spends a survival to dash. And then because of being the first person, she gets +1 accuracy and +1 speed. And she's going to use the Fist and Tooth to try and swing. Go Nixie. 1 hit, 1/7. So we get a super dense location, and there is a reflex action on it with no critical location. So this is unfortunately very promising. Not. We roll a 1, Braille becomes a red blur. Place her adjacent to the attacker on top of many other survivors as possible. Well, we won't do that, we'll just go like so. And then the attacker suffers bash and 5 damage to a random hit location. 5 damage to the waist. Nyx immediately suffers a severe injury. Yep, to her waist. Okay, we're okay if Nyx dies, but Nyx rolls a 7 on the waist. So she has a broken hip. What a shame. Inauspicious beginning for the hasty. So now we'll do the charge. So she's going to charge, doesn't cost her a survival, and she's going to swing with the Lantern Halberd. So she's going to roll 2 dice. She has only got 2 speed, so these hit on 4s, 3s, 2s in the rear. 2 hits, including a perfect hit. She's got no perfect hit benefit there. So we get a super dense and a first strike. So the first strike has to happen. So Braille gains +4 toughness on this first swing. However, I am attacking at strength 9. And she is -1 toughness. So she's toughness 10. So she's going to 14. Yep. So we critical, which is amazing. And she doubles over and gains a -1 toughness token. She's down to 9 wounds. And then this one we are going to, yeah, so she's going to 14, which then goes to 13, which now goes to 17. And we're strength 9. So we need an 8 on this one. Wow, that's crazy. She gets tough. That's a 7. Did I miscount anything? Strength. Slam for +2 strength. 9. Braille's toughness goes down because of the -1. So she goes to toughness 10 for 18, down to 17. 7 and 9 is 16. So we missed by 1. So that's a failure. So she's going to rush forward in the blitz zone. And that's not going to hit anyone from the blitz zone. So she's going to go forward 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. She's speed 8, 7. Oh, it should, but that doesn't matter actually. Oh no, it does matter because that's not a failure. I am so good. That screaming set is way better than I thought it was. She's down to 8. And thank you, Militides. What a legend. We'll surge with that, I think. Let's surge with that set. 2 on a 2+. 2 hits, no perfects. It's so good. That's a reflex. Okay, so she is -2 toughness. So let's try and roll another critical. No, we fail. I'm going to use a Guardian reroll from the Scout. So there's going to be a -4 toughness. So I'm strength 7 on this one. Yeah, okay, and that says that you may. Oh, we need to pause that. So there is a if you wound with a spear, apply that wound result. Okay, great. So I don't have to do that one first, but we're going to do this. So we failed to wound that first hit location, and we use my Guardian reroll. And then we're going to do, Braille is going to have a basic action before I do this reflex. So we're going to turn. Everyone's doomed. Braille's going to swing with a 4 speed hitting on a 4+. Now that 4+ goes to 7+, thanks to the evasion. Sorry, mate. It's more to do with the mics than anything else. Okay, so these are the 4 swings from Braille, trying to hit my evasion 7, so needing 7s. 4 hits, sure, 4 hits. Waist, body, head, body. and she suffers bash. So she's knocked down. She's not immune to bop knockdown, so that is done. We'll resume the tracker. Good turn from her. So she's done. And yeah, we'll go with Preacher now, I guess. So Preacher will move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 into the blind spot and swing with her Hammer of Judgment. She hits once with the Hammer of Judgment on a 5, and she flips an Impervious hit location. We'll try and critical it because we're critting on like 8s or something. No critical. A Loose Thread sears our fresh. Remove 2 of our bleeding tokens. We cannot dodge for the rest of the showdown. No problems. Preacher will surge. Two hits. A parry. And a reflex. Alright, that seems great. So yeah, she's critting on, it's like 8 or something. 7s maybe. That's an 8, which is a crit, which means we do this. And that's Savage, so we do 2 wounds. She's down to 6. And then that's a super dense location with the Blitz zone. That's fine. Because we critical that one, but it doesn't do a double because it's Savage, so we're going to go down to 5 wounds in the first turn. And that's it. She's got Deadly 3. Amazing. Okay, and now we've got the chick with the beast. Oh no, sorry, she needs to do this reflex. Blitz zone. 3 damage to 1 hit location. Severe injury roll. Very good. It's a 5. Intracranial hemorrhage, I think. Yep. Intracranial hemorrhage for Bastet. It's gone very poor. Oh no. When you're insane, ignore the first hit you suffer each round. Okay, well, I'm just going to make it easy, and I'm just going to say that she hasn't got a hit in the head first time. Yeah, so then Braille goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. She's got 5 wounds left. She's knocked down from the Blitz zone attack. Preacher's done. The Scout, 1, 2, 3, 1. Scout's not quite in range. Unless we dash. I think we will. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yep, so we'll dash into range. We're going to swing with the Grim Jaw. A 7, a 4, and a 1. So the 7, I think, is a hit. The 4 is also a hit. Yep. And because of Sad Frog Dog Song, we actually get +1 to our damage roll. So that's going to mean that we are wounding on a 2+, assuming we get no trap. Okay, and we can critical, and it probably would be good if we critical. We'll do this one first. Braille is knocked down if we can do that one. It nearly kicked over to a critical. It didn't, so the reflex is on a 4. Oh, sorry, the reflex triggers. Braille full moves through the attacker. So she's going to run through to here. And then roll hit location dice and reduce their armor points at that location to 0. Reducing our feet armor points to 0. No problem, thank you. And we're knocked down. That's it. So I will then... Oh, hang on, was I supposed to do... No. Yep. Sad Frog Dog Song is great. So that's it. We're just going to let Braille have a couple of attacks. So yeah, we'll draw her AI card, and she draws Meteoric Bellow, a random threat in range. So she's going to walk towards the closest threat. So she's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then she's going to do a synchronic attack, which hits no one, which is great. Very good. I'm happy with that. And now, that is an awful attack. Survivors are guardless for this attack. Strength 8. That is crazy. And now she's going to do a basic action. Closest threat in range, it's going to be here. So she's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to there. And we will do her 4 dice attack, which hits on a 4+. However, Minerva has 2 evasion, 3 evasion, so these are hitting on 7s. 2 hits. Does she have the delusion? She does. So ignores the first hit she suffers this round. So that's great. So that's 1 hit. We can't dodge. So it's 1 hit to the boots, and that's worth 2 damage. And that does bash, but she's immune to dash because she's got a leather armor. Perfect. She was targeted by an AI card, gains 1 progress, and she was targeted by the basic action, gain 1 progress. She's also supposed to have 2 additional hit points at her locations because she's got the Sanctified Rosary. That's tremendous. Alright, so now it's our turn. So we probably go for the Fist and Tooth chick again. Start the timer. So she's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and swing with Fist and Tooth. This could be terrible. The trap could be in play. She hits 3 times. It's an awful decision. There's lots of chance that the trap's here. 1, 2. Can we get the trap? Oh my god. Yeah, so we'll do that one. It's first on a wound. So there's no criticals on any of these, which is bad. So we're just raw dogging 10s, I think. Yep, 10s. That's a 1, so we fail the first one. The second one is a 9. 9 is actually enough because we've got strength 1. So that is enough because she's -1 toughness token. So we don't fail this one. Reflex this one, sorry. Sorry, we do reflex this one. We don't do that one. So she is going to rush forward and hit this chick here again. So 1, 2. Actually, do I surge before she goes? There's only 2 hit locations left. Yes, I will surge with the Beast Knuckle because I want her to be the target. Hits once and it's not the trap. Can you believe the trap is literally bottom decked? Fine. We roll a 5, which is a wound. So we've got her down to 2 wounds. But, yeah, she's now running through everyone, knocking me down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And, yep, so she's going to suffer 3 damage to the head. Minerva. 1, 2, 3. Gian, that is an app called Scribe. It's a fantastic app that manages all of the Kingdom Death stuff. Trap heals are, yeah, okay. So Preacher, if I do Preacher with the trap, yeah, no, I don't want to do Preacher with the trap. Oh, it's amazing, yeah, it's an incredible app. So yeah, we'll do this, yeah, cool. So we're gonna do this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and swing with the Beast Knuckle. Hey, look. Do we flip the trap with the bottom decked trap? Yes, we do. Adjacent hearing survivors suffer knockback 5 and 3 brain damage. 1, 2, 3. Knockback 5. And then place braille adjacent to the attacker facing them. So that's done. And it says that they gain Blood Fountain and Braille heals 1. Blood Fountain. Once you would draw an AI, she bleeds you instead. Okay, well, I'd like to just kill her before anything happens, so let's just go Pariah, or not Pariah, Preacher, and we will finish it in short order. Everyone stands up. Preacher moves into the blind, swings with a hammer of judgment, hits twice, a reflex, and a super dense. We'll do the reflex first. No, we'll do the super dense first. So it's a 2+ to wound. That's a 9. Oh, that would be a critical on the other one. Ah, well. Failure reaction, none. That's a wound, but there is a reflex, which says Braille stomps, full move Braille through the attacker. Okay, so she's only got 1 wound left, so I'm going to dash and surge with the Lantern Halberd. And that might be enough to get us done. Dash and surge with the Lantern Halberd. Hits twice. No reaction. Impervious. All right, so it all comes down to this. She's gaining +4 toughness, so this is like a 6, I think. Oh. Get around it. Dead. Sit down. No more stuff. We didn't get the Speaker Cult Knife, which would have been nice. The hammer's been great. Oof. 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 Good one, Braille. She's a cool file. I love the timer, but when I reach this fight, we are over geared for it. So a little bit. Okay, so 1 hunt XP, 1 weapon proficiency. So Minerva did get a guitar point. Nyx did get a fist and tooth point. Preacher did get a club. Bastet did get a spear, and we even got the dagger as well, which is great. So we'll complete the showdown and we will return and advance the year. So we're going to innovate blood weaving. If we don't already have it, which I don't know how you could get it. Is there any way to get it prior to that? Can you think of anything, Militides? I can't think of any how you would get that before. We're going to red thread. Each victorious survivor rolls 1d10 on a 6+. They gain the unconscious fighting art. Probably not super useful. Minerva doesn't get it. Hastur doesn't get it. Preacher doesn't get it. Bastet doesn't get it. And Nixie gets it. Nixie's not going to worry about trying to get it. She's just going to give you a... yep, so she is going to have a death tension headache. Hey! Because I rolled a 1 on that roll, which is terrible for Vaultless. Nixie might have retired herself at this point. Okay, so she's got a death tension headache because I rolled a 1 to not keep the thing. Death tension headache. So we could just suffer a death here. We roll 5. Lose all once per lifetime rerolls and skip the next hunt. Fair enough. Fair enough. All right, that is fine. Do we have any story events? We don't. So let's do our amazing double flip to see if we can get Marrow Hunger, Skull Eater. All right, so we're gonna roll. Oh yeah, she gets this ability, doesn't she? The person who did the Bastet did the killing blow. So Bastet. Yep. So she's going to get a thing. But anyway, so in this pile we're going to flip out card number 1. And this pile we're going to flip out card number 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And it is, okay, a Birth. We'll take Birth. Birth. Pretty fine. And we'll worry about that in a second. Hyperamic defense she gets. Yep. Yeah, I haven't pulled the Marrow's thing yet once, which is very annoying. But c'est la vie. We've had enough good things go our way so far. All right, so we have innovated blood weaving, so we can do sanguine extrusion. So we will do a sanguine extrusion, we will do an innovate, and we will do some other things. C'est la vie is French, and it means such is life. It's just a fairly common expression for idiom. It's basically saying, oh well, what will be, will be. So we do archive a perfect hide for sure, but we don't have it. We've got a perfect organ and a perfect bone. All right, so we'll archive a perfect bone and get a thingy. So resources that we've got left, we have a bone, an organ. So we will archive a bone, we will archive an organ, and then we need to archive a hide. I have 2 hide. Where are they? Vermin? No. Phoenix? No. Strange? Leather. All right, I'm archiving a leather to do an innovate. So let's see what we get from this innovate. At this point, I don't think we need to worry about, yeah, I can. What we get, well, I think I know what I'm taking. I'll take some of the Brave, thanks. Cheers. Which means we're adding Saga to the deck, which is fantastic. It's not time to make a change. Song of the Brave. We always want Saga. We've got the White Speaker's Sword. Nothing's going to happen. We've got 2. Oh no, let's do it. Let's do it. Mortis will be the person. We've got 2 level ups. So Preacher is going to level into level 2 in her disposition, in her thing. So let's do that. Preacher. Okay, level 2 is called Conversion. The settlement surrenders to the Preacher's authority. She sets to work safeguarding the settlement and orders the construction of the holy places. Search the settlement's innovation deck, and your campaign box for the following holy counterparts: hovel, sacrifice, scarification, and thrine. The settlement gains holy hovel if it does not have it. Astonishing edicts arrive. Reject lechery. Reject vanity. Okay. Okay, preacher. Whatever you say, love. So holy shrine, holy scarification, holy sacrifice. We innovate holy hovel, which means we get it for free. Okay, let's go. How does it handle this? Okay, so we'll just put in hovel, which is going to add to the innovation deck. Family, bed, partnership, and lucid dreams. That symposium is getting further and further away. So we should have 13 cards in our deck. So we have 1, 2, not that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. What one am I missing? Cooking. Yep. Shrine. Yeah, we can't take it, but we can still draw it. So you can't get it, but yeah. Symposium, saga, lucid dreams, partnership, bed, family, shrine. What am I missing here? Cooking. I think I'm missing sculpture. Yep. Yeah, just adds more chaff. Yep, I'm missing sculpture. Cool. So this holy hovel, survivors cannot participate in intimacy unless it is with their partner. Departing devout survivors get +2 survival and +2 insanity. That is great. Well, it's not great, but it's so cool. We also picked up Screaming Antelope and the ecstatic dance things. Screaming Antelope saying someone's going to get Herb Grinder and someone's going to get the ecstatic dance one. No, I won't do that one. I'll just do Placid Mentality because I've never used that one. So monster knowledges. It is a bit of bookkeeping, but we'll be fine probably. Herb Grinder 1. All right. So you don't need any of these cards. You can do that with any. Okay, so we've Sanguine Extruded. We have done our Innovate. We've got 4 endeavours to spend. So it's probably going to be a Battle Paint. We literally can't have babies because we don't have partnership. We could do a Purification to get another iron. Harvest Ritual doesn't help us. Scrap Scavenge, maybe to get Courage. Yep, this is the last child for a while. So let's add it, and I think we'll give them the +1 strength and the permanent red affinity. So, and what are we're going to call them Mortis. That's a cool name for a child. The parents will be Hashut and Isis, and they have a permanent red affinity from that perfect bone, which I already archived. Yep, cool. So on the forum, we have 1, 2, 3 Death Sense is nice. And then we're also going to add to the knowledge deck Herb Grinder. This is all from Preacher. What a saucy minx. We haven't even rolled on this thing yet. Haven't even rolled on that yet. Just from this holy hovel. So we'll give Herb Grinder to... we'll just give it to the Scout, I guess. Hastur can have Herb Grinder. Okay, and he's going to have a sickle, so he's going to gain a fresher acanthus. Oh yeah, we get a 5+, we get partnership. Whoa. That's great. All right, yeah, 5+ would be sick. This is probably a re-roll if we don't get this. It's a 6. So the settlement gains partnership if it does not already have it. Nice. Oh, it's a 2+, is it? Oh yeah, it's 2+. We got like 5 devout survivors. How great's that? Free partnership. Sick. And we can have people become partners. Okay, well we can have lots of babies. So this is actually really interesting for Scribe's book and getting that thing. So we might actually start making some partners now. Let's just do Hastur's Dreamism level up very quickly. This is a level 2 Dreamist. And so we're going to gain a Lumi. And we roll a 9. Gain a population, gain 1 courage and 1 Lumi. So we need a name. We do need pictographs. We could innovate pictographs. Give us a name for this Dreamist who's going to have 1 population and 1 courage and 1 Lumi. We haven't done an Egyptian god for a while. Anubis, very good. Fantastic. We need to draw 2 character cards for our 2 new survivors. So Anubis gets the axe, fun. And the special one, special guy who we just got, Mortis, has selected the clever. Oh, that's a great one. Okay, so what we might do is we might use some Lumi to level up Mortis. That's a cool idea. So we add Herb Grinder to this available thing. So we can do this philosophy lecture for 2 Lumi. Nominate a survivor to gain 1 hunt XP. Yeah, so we can actually level up this guy to take, and it has to be a level 2. So we might do that. We'll level him up to 2 hunt XP. So he can now adopt a philosophy. And it has to be a level 2. So we'll draw optimism or survivalism. Let's do optimism. That seems fun. Have not done an optimist in a long time. I do like a reroll token. All right, optimism, gain a Lumi. And the artwork in this one's pretty cool. I don't like it, but it's pretty cool. You spend every waking moment. All right, so we'll roll a dice and we get a 9. Our collective cognition is 16, so we're a smidge short of getting this. We're gaining the knowledge braggart, which I don't think is a good one if I remember rightly. I did beat him up, yes. Kicked the shit out of him. Gain 1 strength. So he's now strength 3, which is very cool. Yeah, it is a red card. Yeah, I remember just not liking this knowledge at all. Oh, we have a grand feast. We do indeed. So what does that help us do? We could have some babies, I suppose. Yeah, I hate it as well. I haven't enjoyed any part of optimism. When you encourage a survivor, you tell them all about it. Great. Yeah, so I might just, we've got an extra Lumi. I might buy Herb Grinder and Death Sense and get rid of that because that just seems rubbish. Yep, so Death Sense, that seems good. And Herb Grinder, and we get rid of that one. Pretty cool. All right, Mortis. So we still have to add that into our deck though, which sucks. But positivity is fine. That's our, isn't that our, yeah. Neuroses thing, tenet knowledge. Yeah, we gain a strength out of it, so we're base strength 3. That's pretty great. Even if optimism is already busting my chops. But he has the clever, which is such a cool ability. So we'll definitely take him out on this next hunt. Okay, so what do we hunt this next year? What do we hunt? So we have Song of the Brave now, which is amazing. So we can hunt with impunity. We don't worry about bone eaters. Yeah, Cam, I've liked them. I've liked them quite a bit. I'm not going to play the vignette, but I'm keen to check that out. We did fight a level 2 frog dog. Yeah, so here's our collective cognition situation. Oops. Oh yeah, I did get ecstatic dance. No, that's fine. I won't put the ecstatic dance in. So yeah, we fought a level 2 frog dog, 2 level 2 screaming antelopes. We have not yet fought a nucalope. So if we were to fight a level 2 nucalope, that could be cool. Or we go straight into a phoenix. Whatever we go for, I want to get as many resources as we can so we can make this blacksmith armor. Does it? Okay, that's cool. So that's gone and that's gone. And mentorship costs me 2 Lumi, so I need to go 4 Lumi from someone. Janice has 3, 1, 2, and then why has everyone got no Lumi? There's a 1, 2. Yeah, cool. It's arriving tomorrow, so I'll have a check out then. Okay, we're definitely going to send Isis out on the hunt. Minerva's going to stay home. Socrates goes out. Cool. Hi, Fen. Let's send... I don't want Persephone. I'm really not loving impermanism at all. Hastur is our scout once again. Preacher can continue her fun times. And then maybe Mortis can come out. Perfect. Okay, so Isis is going to rock the whip set. So that will be this one over here. But I need a red cloak. So here's the situation, right? We've taken Seer's Eye. If we don't get a full black and red armor set in the next few Lantern years, we're probably giving ourselves 8 chances to roll a 10. Because we literally have 6 hunts in between now and the end of the campaign. So it's really good. Hey, it's really good. I'm really happy about that. Really good. Really, really good. Stoked. Love it. Can't wait. Let me just have a read. I don't think that's what happens. Ah, okay. Right, so it's only if you confess. Okay, perfect, perfect. The codependent is someone who's still alive, maybe? Yeah, but didn't we get rid of it? Socrates? Socrates is the codependent. All right, well that makes me feel a little less nervous. I was thinking we had to get it. Okay, but I still want to make a black and red armor set because it's awesome. So, let's do the red cloak, and that means we need to make bandages, but I don't really have capacity to make bandages. Yeah, no, that's fine. I'll just use a leather. That's a very, very good use of... Yeah, this sort of silence has been absolutely clutch. Bandages. Which is actually a neat interaction to have because it's a white speaker sword. It's so cool. The way all these little things lock together in this game is absolutely glorious. Okay, I do want to go out with as many devout survivors as I can. So Socrates is not devout. Mortis is not devout, but I think we're going to put Mortis in this set, so he will be. Hastur is not devout. Okay, so Socrates has physiognomy. Isis doesn't have devout. Okay, so maybe Socrates is not going him in. Not going Socrates. We want to go with at least one more devout. So Bastet picked up. What did she get? What did she get last time? She got an injury. What was the injury she got? Oh, you can't dodge till the end of the showdown. Okay, let's send her. She's got cool. She's got. But I'm going with Lucy. Urza, no, Aphrodite. She's got a torn muscle. Aphrodite has durability delusion. And she's got Qatar. Socrates, Lucy, no. Okay, I guess we go out with Minerva again. Okay, that's fine. Preacher's delightful. Absolutely. We just got the Holy Hovel and partnership. I love it. I love it so much. It's super cool. So what do we think? I'll let you all mull over what we should hunt. We have probably the capacity to take on a level 2 Phoenix or a level 2 Nucleope or a level 2 Frog Dog. All of those will gain us 2 collective cognition. I leave that in all of your capable hands to make that decision whilst I mull over this red cloak situation. So if I do this here, and that there, that triggers that triggers that, but I'm not going to be able to fit the red cloak. I can't get the Greaves online if I do that. Okay, so it's probably not here. So is it this Rawhide person? No, because we don't have green. So yeah, it's definitely this one. Yeah, the Phoenix will get us the Heartstop bow, if assuming we get that particular piece. And that would be really nice. One, two. We do have good weapons. Bandages, there we go. That's nice. So yeah, if we do this here, this here. Ooh, yeah. This is the best thing about this game. It is the best thing about this game. There's our 3 greens. There's a Lantern Halberd. We can put that there. We don't have any problems with that setup, I think. So full set. We also get the cloak, gain a bleeding token, have the bandages, and that's it. Fine. So the rosary is fine. I don't want to risk the Sword of Silence if I don't have to. Just remembered we need to put out all of our little toys. So we do have the Forge Priest Hammer, which could be useful if we decide on a Phoenix. I'll leave that out to mull over. So yeah, the Scout's going to take the Bone Sickle, which is great. The Lure Lantern can go here instead of the Dried Acanthus, and the Bone Pickaxe can go here, which is useful because we have a whip. So if we do get into the tunnels, that'll be fun. Flinch token is good against Phoenix. Yeah, Lure Lantern, get around it. Let's get some copper. Some early game copper. Okay, so she's fine. Minerva's trying to rock Katars. She's already devout. Preacher. So Mortis, I think we want to swap these two. Oh no, we need the spear there. That's just too good, man. It's just too good. I'm always feeling lucky about early copper. I got a whip specialist now at least though, so that's fun. Whip specialisation. I'm pretty sure we got whip specialisation, didn't we? She's a level 3 whip. Yeah. Give me my whip specialisation, scribe. Don't be like that. All right, I think, yeah, we'll do a quick poll. Phoenix, let's go Phoenix or Nucleope. Level 2. Knock yourselves out, we'll decide what we hunt. So Mortis, I think we'll give Mortis the leather set. Which is slightly different now. No, we want the leather rosary. And he's got 3 strength, which is pretty nice. But if we're going Nucleope, we probably want to go something a bit heavier. So do we go for Sword of Silence with him? He doesn't have the understanding. What I can do though is put the rosary over here, and that fixes most of my problems. Like this. Which means don't use that grease. Yeah, cool. Do we want the Royal Scalpel? Yes, it is active, so that's good. We definitely want the pickaxe. Actually, we probably don't need the pickaxe at this point, do we? We have got a lot of iron. Can the Nucleope eat weapons? Well, that'll be fun. We lose the Lantern Halberd, we'll be still fine. I've not taken the Forge Priest's hammer, but the Sword of Silence, yeah, we could probably risk that. We could probably risk it. I reckon. Now we don't get our monster grease active, Deno. Oh, right. Maybe we stick with that. And then we can't get a luck charm active that way. Yep, there's no way to get the luck charm. Don't take the sword. All right, noted. We'll take a Sword of Silence off. We'll put that there. Maybe, I don't think we've got anything else. I suppose we've got the Bone Club. Yeah, it's not too bad. We want to probably save our stuff to dash away. Okay, so that comes out. Probably means we take a dried acanthus then. Save that, and we'll take a dried acanthus here so we don't get our arm chopped off. Okay. We do go back into danger if the witch is lost, if the sword's lost. Okay, so I'm going to choose that and delete that. I'm going to copy that, and I call this Screaming Rosary. And Mortis has obviously got to be colour black, right? Yep, great. So this grid has changed quite a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That is now bandages. And that is now a sanctified rosary. And that is screaming braces. And I just need to make a red cloak from my sanguine extrusion. Using the red thread. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, and maybe I am wrong, but does this thing need to have all matching, yeah, if we get to Sears thing, that looks better. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Do you need to have matching number of, it doesn't matter. I'm just asking stupid questions that won't matter for another 6 lantern years. And that's the red cloak. Okay, so we've still got screaming armor. We don't have the 2 evasion. We do have 2 survival. We do have that. And it's good to have bandages on any hunt. And then when we arrive, we're going to add 2 to every hit location. Perfect. Preacher, her loadout has not changed. That's a fun loadout, by the way. Minerva, she is rocking this beast knuckle, but we're going to change it to leather club, and that's just going to become a dried acanthus, which is going to give us 2 survival. Save. Preacher's good, Mortis is good, and Isis is good. Dried acanthus. Save. So getting 1 evasion, 4 survival. Yeah, we do still have 4 endeavours. Have we got an organ that's worth archiving? I've got 3 perfect organs. So yeah, I'll just use a perfect organ and we'll do that. So we'll give this person an extra bleed token. So Mortis gains an extra bleed token. He is going to have, oh no, that's only when you depart. Oh man, I've stuffed so many things, this stupid positivity. It is what it is. All right, we're ending the poll. You guys are sucky. New Calope it is. Okay, so I think what we do, I probably can't afford to not have survival on him, right? Oh, have I got to rejig everything? I might have to rejig everything. Because I can't afford for him to have... Alright, maybe I just do this. And then we're sweet. No, because he loses it. He loses it all if he doesn't have the most armor points because of stupid optimism. Actually, how many armor points is Preacher going to have? 6 and 6 is 12, plus 2 is 14, plus 7 is 21. Yeah, okay. I'm going to have to slightly rejig this. but that's okay. So we're going to do this. Mortis is actually going to go the leather rosary, and we're going to change that to the spear. Yep. What I just did. Okay, cool. We're done. And so Minerva is going to change her setup to the Screaming Spear. But it's actually the Screaming Rosary. Yeah, I've got to do this. Sorry. Because we need to get this rosary thing happening. Okay. That goes here. That goes here. We're going organ grinder, blood, lucky charm, and that's it. Okay, fine. So yeah, it's not my favourite what I've done. Yeah, this is optimism, right? It's just stupid. Okay, so I'm just going to basically replace this with a red cloak. And bandages. Bandages, red cloak. And a beast knuckle. Yeah, see, I want to do that, but then I'm wasting, because this chick's got 2 points in Qatar, which is again the whole reason I'm making this swap. All right, I'm just going to stick with that. I think that's fine. I think I've done enough there, and that's just a pickaxe. Yeah, we're in a very different position, and then yeah, okay. So he's got that. Yep, that's fine. Okay. So let's depart, and I will double check everything. Okay, so Isis, +1 luck. She's got delirium, so when she arrives, she's going to get some random stuff. She's got 1 strength, and she's got 1. Why has she got a strength? Oh yeah, because of quixotic. Great. Minerva. Oh yeah, devouts get +2 and +2. Oh, we need to do intimacy. We need to give partners. All right, at the end of this thing, we'll do partners. So she's devout, is she? No, so she's got no bonuses. Minerva is devout already because she's got durability delusion. So she's going to get 2 insanity and 2 survival. She's at max survival. And she's fine. Preacher is going to level up her knowledge to virtuous 2. Hey. Mortis is going to gain 2 armor levels, which means he's going to gain survival up to the max. No, Socrates is still kicking goals, and he's devout, so he's going to gain 2 insanity as well. And that's great. And he's got the clever, very nice. And he's going to take spear proficiency. And then Hastur, all good on the Hastur front. He's got a bone sickle there. Which is sweet. Reset. And is he devout? He's not devout. Yeah, Socrates is actually doing some good stuff. Preacher is devout as well, so she gets 2 insanity. Done. Okay, now we can set up for the actual Screaming Nucleope showdown. Over here, things. Oh, don't look at that page. Hey. What are you doing? Interested in everything, aren't you? Okay, so the hunt phase is very good. So we're going to place herb gathering, mineral gathering, and that there. But we're going to place noodling and red incursion on the first space. So we'll go here. There's only 2 screaming antelope hunt events. Which feels great. Here they are. Hey, hello. Hello. Hey. Got a dog. Hello. Okay. So we're gonna tap our red incursion. Actually, before I do that, so we're gonna use the organ to get red incursion, and then I don't think there's anything else we need to do. Sure, we'll just do some bone beats. Get some insanities. We don't want to be too much more insanity. Everyone's at 7 survival, so we'll just give Mortis a couple more insanity. 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay. So let's get noodling out of the way. I have a good feeling about this noodle. Have a good feeling. Let's noodle our way to victory. So we're going to roll with the lure lantern in the dark. We roll a 3. We suffer the dismembered arm severe injury. I will archive my Dridocanthus, which I placed on for this express purpose. Once again, noodling continues to be a really worthwhile use of my time. Really love the lure lantern and the coppering. Just great stuff. Really great stuff. We're going to do a red incursion now. So this one should be a little more exciting. We're going to roll a 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 on this one. I feel it for sure. That's a 7. All right, so we go into the Elastomer Mines. And we get ready to get some cool stuff. Okay, the cloak wearer begins at the corpse pit. Begin at the corpse pit, my friend. We will roll a 4. You may gain 1 red thread, gain a bleeding token, and suffer 3 brain event damage. Who's this again? Do you have to archive the lure lantern? Is that a real thing you have to do? That is a stupid gear card. That is the worst gear card ever. I'm never going for copper ever again. What a ridiculous turn of events. Who's this stupid person? Who's this person anyway? It's Minerva, Isis, Preacher. Minerva's in, yeah, no, okay, he's in black, Minerva's in teal. No wonder I'm confused. Yeah, the copper plan is just awful. It's just the worst. It's so bad. My goodness. Okay, that's fine. Everything else is good. I can't believe how bad the copper is. Okay, so we're on Minerva. Well done. So Minerva is currently in the fossilised nest. She suffers 3 brain damage from the here and gains a bleeding token, but we did give her an extra bleeding token, and you can actually do that with Scribe, which is amazing. So we're going to go into the fossilised nest. And we roll a 7, which is gain a bleeding token and a -1 accuracy token. Yep. It really is not worth it, hey? It really just is sucky stuff. We can roll again, but we gain a black resin. I reckon we'll roll again. That's an 8, so we're going to get a black resin, and we got a red thread. Yep, so there's a black resin and a red thread, and that says, yeah, you gain a black resin. You may proceed to the grimy refinery. I will proceed to the grimy refinery. I'm not sure, 6 maybe? So the grimy refinery is if you are wearing armor at the head hit location with the resin keyword, you escape. You gain the deprivation. Okay, so we don't want to roll a 1, 2, 3. She has a lifetime reroll, so we will use that, but I feel good that we're going to roll an 8+. That's a 6. Gaining bleeding token and 2 black resin. Okay, I'm going to risk it for the biscuit. Some weird noises going on out the front of my house. I'm going to go look at my cameras. Don't know. Let's do it again. Let's try one more time in the Grim Refinery on an 8+. Nope. So we'll use our lifetime reroll on that, I reckon. Nope. Very good. We gain the deprivation skin suit and flash out of the mines. Okay, I don't know what that does. What does that do? That was a bad use of my lifetime reroll. I don't think I've ever got that. What does it do? Is that in the Sanguine Extrusion collection, or is that in the rare gear? It is a rare gear. G'day, Omrigen Bezbergs. So basically, there's an option that we selected with the Pariah that results in a unfortunate result, potentially, in Lantern Year 20. Is it cursed? We have to put it on. Oh, that's just so crappy. Oh, do not gain bleeding tokens from the red cloak. Yeah. That's actually interesting. We might take her again. -10 evasion's pretty bad though. But still, that's okay. Not getting bleeding tokens, you can just keep running around. We lose a pickaxe out of that. We've already placed the... Yeah, we don't actually need to do the thingy. Okay, not the start I was hoping for, although we did get 4 black resin and a red thread. So the red thread is a hide, I think. It is, so that's just a free hide as well. Okay, first hunt event is an exquisite aroma. We will nominate the chick with fist and tooth proficiency to grab. Yes, she grabs the Fish of Abundance rare gear unless she has marrow hunger. Do you have marrow hunger, Isis? Do I have a bad feeling you have marrow hunger? Ooh, she doesn't. So she gains the fish. We'll quite happily replace that with the fish. Stupid fish. Stupid lure lantern. Fuck me. What's it called again? The Fish of Abundance rare gear. Why have I not included it? Oh, that's not a rare gear. That's strange resources, Deno. There's me fish. Cool. Isis has the Fish of Abundance. That's nice. That'll help. And now we can actually use that person that has the gain an extra token thing from the butcher. No, not the butcher, the pariah. Can actually use that to its full extent, I think, because it is a luck token. Very nice. Excellent, and exquisite aroma is done. So here we have a random event. 93, Lost Survivor. Does anyone else get to know all of the numbers on like the majority of events and can tell you what they are before you even look at them? I do. Lost Survivor, if the settlement has pictographs. We do not have pictographs. Perfect. We shall proceed to this one, which is Devoured Grounds. If any survivor has 3 understanding, you may skip the next hunt space. We definitely have that. We have an Ark Survivor hunt event. Cool. They're usually pretty good. It's the scout ones that are pretty bad. Got books everywhere. Got phones everywhere. I'm sure they'll do a deck at some point. Probably in the Campaigns of Death or the Garden one. What's that? The Abyssal Woods. A 4, Ambition and Complacency. If the survivor's quarry will provide collective cognition, it will. All survivors gain 1 survival and a +1 strength token. Come on. So she's fine. Minerva. She's fine. Preacher, have a strength token. You're delightful. Mortis, have a strength token as well, mate. And Hastur, have a strength token. Just get around it. He used his Guardian Knowledge last Lantern. Perfect. And everyone's at max survival. Ark Survivor Hunt event for the win. Overwhelming Darkness, everyone will go on the path of the brave. We do need a leader, is it, for my Scythe of Doom? No, we need Golden Ember for that. So we want to see Hunt Event 73. If we do a Golden Ember, we can make the Scythe of Doom. That would be great. Guidon Lance of Doom requires us to have accepted the darkness and have a survivor with leader. So this is a chance for us to get that. So I think we will try for that. If we roll a 10, you can get the leader fighting art. So we will try for that if we roll a 10. So Isis, a 1. Ignore them, losing 1 courage. Isis will lose 1 courage. Minerva rolls a 1. Minerva will lose 1 courage. And Preacher Preacher rolls a 4, so she will gain a -1 evasion token. All other survivors gain a survival. She will discard the -1 evasion token thanks to Song of the Brave when she gets to the showdown, so that's fine. A 7 is suffer 1 event damage to the arms. And Hastur is an 8, suffer 1 event damage to the arms. No 10s, no leader fighting art, no Guidon Lance of Doom today. Another one of these. Dead Antelope. We'll roll a random hunt event. We want to try and roll 73, the Ember. 29 is not 73. It's a Dark Blacksmith. Anyone with 3 courage? No. Get out of here, Dark Blacksmith. I've rolled that one like 4 times. And we've got Mineral Gathering and Herb Gathering. We can't actually do Mineral Gathering because we've got no thing. We will do an Herb Gather. Everyone gains a survival. I don't think we actually have anyone that's lost any survival. Nope. We don't have cooking yet, so I don't think we want to go and... Yeah, this showdown's going to be tough, so I'm not going to worry about doing that. We'll just have one more roll, see if we can get 73. It's 52. It's so close to Mask Maker, which is 53. But instead we get, I think this is the Gibbet. No, that's 50. 52 is Mad Flies. Ugh. Each survivor rolls 1d10. Oh, you can gain a -1. Oh, Rageaholic is bad. Suffer the Frenzy Brain Trauma. Come on, Deno. If there's ever been a time to not roll 10s, now's the time. Mad Flies. Starting from the top. Isis. It's a 1. So she gains a -1 evasion token, but she can discard that with Song of the Brave. The next person is Minerva. She rolls a 7. That is 1 insanity. The next one is Preacher, and she rolls a 5. That is -1. No, that's gained insanity. Perfect. Mortis. Mortis rolls a 2. He's going to gain a -1 evasion token that he's just going to discard. And the Scout rolls Frenzy. The Scout rolls Frenzy. Oh no, if you have the Rageaholic or Berserker fighting art, suffer Frenzy again. So 1d10 insanity, or 1d5, 2. 1 strength and 1 speed. Why not? Why not? Oh, we did get a fresh Acanthus, so we're going to level up Herb Grinder. That's great. Why did I not know that happens? All right, so let's set up this guy. We've made it to the showdown, so well done, everyone. Good work. So we have these things here. These are going to be needed. That's in play. These are not needed. Nor is that. Okay, so Gobbled Up we probably will need. So we're going to do 9 basic. 1, 2. We have Prehensile Tail, Prehensile Tail. Oh, we don't have Exponential Yield. That's only on the level 3. That's good. No Hypermetabolism, no thing there. We have an Accuracy token. Doesn't really matter a lot. Maybe it does. No Legendary, no Legendary. A. These will go through in a second. B, B, A, B, A, B, B, A, B, A, B, 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 B. Trample. Does he not have Trample or Diabolical? Really? Is that the case? So this guy does not have trample or diabolical. Okay. That's interesting. Three Canthus plants, 1 debris, 2 random terrain cards, and a lot more stuff. Why do we not have to deal with trample and diabolical? That is fascinating. So 9 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And 7 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so those are done. And now we have to archive the bushy tail. The furry tail and the trap. Add 2 fission. Boop. These all start inert. Critical zone. When the monster consumes terrain or gear, randomly flip one of its inert. The monster's attack, all of his attack profiles, and when he collides with a survivor, they and all other survivors in the critical zone at the moment of collision suffer 2 damage to 2 hit locations. Woxy, that's amazing of you. You definitely didn't have to do that, but I appreciate it. Let's do it. We'll do another Grim Coven game right after I finish this campaign. I'm actually probably going to play that Tuesday night with my friends, Grim Coven. I liked it a lot. Okay, so I need to get my Nucleope model. Oh, Cindy's a bit sleepy. Aren't you sleeping, little dog? Aren't you? There that is. So yes, we have 3 Acanthus planes set up normally, 1 debris set up normally, and then some random terrain cards. That's interesting. There's the debris. Okay, so let's check how many physiognomists we have. So none there. None there. None there. 1 physiognomist 2. Okay, so we've got 1 random terrain card that we draw from 2, and we've got 2 other random terrain cards. So we have, the first one is stone columns. The second one is a toppled pillar. The third one is either a nightmare tree or, I don't have Acanthus plants, the lonely tree. All right, I'll just use the nightmare tree and I'll grab out my tree. I'm not going to worry about putting out the pillar. And that's it. Man, I would have killed for a dead monster there. Would have killed for one. So the person we want to be targeted is the person with a lot of evasion and armor points, which is this guy. And the person we don't want to target is... So the Scout's got Herb Grinder. We sort of want to keep Acanthus as far away as possible. I'm grabbing out my tree. Good girl. My tree's there. Hey, you're a good girl. You are. You're a good girl. I get the feeling we don't want this guy to eat anything, so we'll keep them as far away as possible. So let's apply our arrival bonuses. And we'll just double check that we don't have anything else for arrival bonuses. Oh yes, no, if you're insane with Mortis, which we are, we add the 2 to all hit locations. Cool. And that's it, I think. Perfect. Wish us luck. I've never fought a Screaming Nucleope in a regular campaign. Hey. So, I don't think there's any special stuff at this point in time. So when consumes or a survivor gains gobbled up, randomly flip one of its inerts to an active side. So we just don't want to let him consume, basically. Back kick, the closest threat in range. So we will choose this guy. So he will move to here. Okay, so Mortis has Death Sense, which is nice. Oh, he can be placed anywhere on the board. That's fine. That's fine. Has this guy got any speed tokens? Yeah, he's got 2 speed. Okay, so this is a 3 speed attack hitting on a 3+, which goes to 6+. Do we have anything else we need to worry about? No. So 3 speed hitting on a 6+. So that's 1 hit. We will dodge. And that gains me a knowledge thing. When you dodge, gain a progress. Perfect. Is that all we do? We're not flipping extra cards or anything? That's good. That's good. Oh, because the back kick. Whee! All right, well, let's just punch on, I suppose. Let's just punch on. The timing probably doesn't matter too much. Mortis, what's positivity do? He's got a reroll token. Perfect. All right, we'll swing with the Lantern Halberd. We hit twice. The Restless Shank and the Gnarled Horns. So we'll do the Gnarled Horns first. This is a 2+. That's a 4, so we don't fail. So that's wounded. And this one, that's a critical. Gain a Screaming Antelope resource. We may spend 5 survival to treasure this moment forever. I will not treasure this moment forever. But Mortis gets a spear proficiency point. Optimism doesn't matter too much. The Clever doesn't help us. Death Sense, cool. He's going to then move to here and try to gain a fresh Acanthus from that thing. He rolls a 6, he doesn't, he just gains a survival, which nets off the surge. Done. Good work, Mortis. Preacher. She gains an insanity because she's devout. And oh, she's great. She's great. I love Preacher so much. There are 3 other devout survivors in the showdown board, so she's got a deadly 3 weapon, plus her 3 luck means she's critting on 5s or 6s or something, so she'll swing into the blind. And she's got 2 speed, has she? While you're insane, you have plus speed. Yep, so she's got 3 speed, hitting on a 4+. So she gets a perfect hit, 2 hits in total, and she's critting on 6s now. That's a critical location. So the first one, that's a critical, and the guy gets a -1 damage token. Okay. You're okay, little Nucalope. You're okay. That's not a critical, but it is a reflex. And we do not roll a 1 or a 2, but we do a wound. So that's actually a total of 3 wounds because of Savage. 1, 2, 3. And we'll surge with little Preacher Rooney. And swing again. That's 2 hits. And that is a 1. We're going to use a Guardian reroll from the Scout to turn that into a critical. We have the Degenerating Wound, so that's another Savage 2 wounds. And the Scout's used 1 reroll. So we'll give the Scout his Guardian reroll buff. And Preacher, yep, so that's pretty fun. And that was, yeah, Degenerating Wound. Whenever the Screaming Antelope moves, it suffers an additional wound. And that's a wound, but not a critical. Turn the monster to face full away from the attacker and full move forward in a straight line. So we're going to do a wound from the wound, and then we're going to do a wound from the moving forward in a straight line like an idiot. And his speed is 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Perfect. This chick will harvest the Acanthus. She rolls a 3. I think that is suffer 1 event damage to the arms, isn't it? No, find nothing, archive this terrain. The Scout will do it as well. Oh, that's a 6, gain a survival, no problems. And the chick over there that has the Beast Knuckle, what's her strength? She's strength 3, Beast Knuckle is 4, so she's 7. Yeah, no, that's fine. I might move her forward to get targeted. Yeah, that'll be good. Preacher got a weapon proficiency point. Amazing. Okay. Alright, so that's going to be our turn, and she's going to move forward. 1, 2, 3. Oh, we'll search the debris first. She rolls a 9. That's a scrap sword. I don't want a scrap sword, thank you. Thank you for your generous offer of a scrap sword, but no thanks, not today. Alright, we have Stomp and Snort. Pick a random survivor in range. There is only one. Turn to face the target and roll 1d10. On a 4+, we are very intimidated. Yes, we are. So Minerva has been targeted by an AI card, so she gains a progress. She's going to suffer knockdown and 2 brain damage, and then she's going to suffer knockback 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So she's knocked down. We will fist bump her to stand up. We can't spend survival with the Scout because he's frenzied. So we'll spend it on Isis to stand her up. Because that guy is literally doing nothing else. So he'll turn around. I reckon we'll move the scout up to the lonely tree and maybe, no, we won't do anything. I just want to be in position. She'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So she's the closest. He'll be here. Yep, and then this chick preacher will go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Apologies. We'll draw another AI card, and this time it is Great Kick, Random Survivor, the furthest threat in field of view and in range. We don't have a destroyed hoof. He should have taken one more wound, actually. I'll just do that from that. And then the Restless Inner Thigh should have discarded. And then he's then going to target the furthest survivor in range, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Preacher. So Preacher can dash away with this Great Kick. Wrong button, Deno. Yeah, so Preacher will just dash. Hey! And this guy's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So Preacher's there. So that is another card done. So let's do the Lantern Halberd guy. 2 speed. Hits twice. First strike. Oh, we are insane, aren't we? Yep. So suffer. Cancel all hits and end their attack. No worries. Hate that card. Do we surge with him? No. Yeah, we will. We'll surge with Mortis. One hit. It's the Restless Ear. We're not rolling a club or a shield. We do a wound. That's no problems. It's not a critical. I reckon we go Preacher now, and he's going to move 1, 2, 3 away without using movement, which is pretty cool. Yeah, so Preacher will go 1, 2, 3 to there and swing with her Hammer of Judgment. She's amazing. Look at her go. That's 3 hits. Don't flip the trap, Preach. Don't, one of the traps anyway. No. 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 All right, so there is a club or shield. Gain +2 luck when attempting to wound this location. That, believe it or not, is critting on like a 3+. So that's a critical. When the monster starts its movement on a roll of a 1, it's knocked down. We do 2 wounds from that because of Savage. This one, that's a 2. It is not a failure, so that's fine. Because she has got strength enough to wound that guy on a 2+. And this one, that's a 3. It's not a critical, but that one was. It's another wound. The guy's got 2 wounds left. Preacher probably just swings again, right? No, let's go the Scout. Ah, the Scout can't dash. The Scout can't dash. The Scalpel, fine. You don't actually need to use the Scalpel to get the bonus. It says when you defeat a monster, gain 1 bone resource. But I would like to get the Scalpel wound off. The Grimjaw, I mean. Yeah, everyone else has been pretty clutch here. A Qatar proficiency point would be good. A whip proficiency point would be good. I can't get the dagger in reliably, but I just wanted resources out of this, so it's probably worth letting this guy go, isn't it? There's been no collisions, there's been no consumption, and there's been no damage attacks that have gone through, so that's fine. The scout's frenzied, so can't do anything at the moment. Yeah, he's great. All right, I'm going to move the scout 1, 2, 3, and I'm going to let him take this card. The card is Great Kick, random survivor in blind spot, none. Furthest threat in field of view and in range. That can be any of those survivors. I'm actually going to make it the chick in purple. He's going to move to there. And he's going to swing 5, 6 speed, hitting on a... Oh no, I'll make it her. Yeah, I'll make it her. So we'll go to there. 5 speed, 6 speed, hitting on a 2+. Because she's got the deprivation skin suit. But she's targeted by an AI card. Very good. This could be a bad turn of events. We're going to dodge once. And then we've got 5 hits. However, it's -1 damage, so these are 1 damage apiece. So body, body, boots, head, hands. Body, body, boots, head, hands. So I know that's the AI card. So I reckon the plan here now is to make that guy get targeted multiple times. Yep. Done. So I'm going to end my turn. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She's now the target of this attack because it's a random survivor in blind spot. Well, we're just gaming the heck out of it, but I love it. Why not? So this is a 6-speed attack. She's targeted by an AI card, so she's going to level up Unyielding. It's Unyielding 2, and she's going to reduce every hit from damage. I might just let him keep wailing on us until we suffer a severe injury. Because then we could level up Stoneheart to level 2. And then she's got Deprivation Skin Suit, so she's cursed, so yeah, fine. Unyielding is one of the best knowledges. It's literally awesome. Yeah, okay, so I'm just going to let this guy have an absolute flog on us. Hand, hand, boots, boots, waist, body. Hand, hand, boots, boots, waist, body. We're going to let him do it again. Six hits again. And these are 1 damage apiece. So we've got hands, hands, head, head, body, head. So I'm going to dodge one of those heads. So we're just taking 2 to the head. We've got 2 on the hands. We got 1 body. Okay, so 1 more turn. Hopefully we don't get 5 hits to the head here. This could be bad. But hey, if we level up the thing out of it, it'll be worthwhile. We've had a miss. That's great. 5 hits. We don't want too many on the head. There's a hands, there's a head, and 2 on the waist. Okay, we've literally nailed it. 2 on the waist, 1 on the head, 1 hand. So this is a severe injury roll. So we're going to level up Stoneheart to level 2. And we add +1 to our severe injury rolls. So it's hard for us to die. but not impossible. We roll a 3, it's gained 2 bleeding tokens. We have just done everything right in this showdown, I promise. That is amazing. Okay, now I think I'm going to be an absolute legend. And I'm going to use Herb Grinder 2 from the Scout to heal her head. You're an adjacent survivor, fully healed 2 hit locations. So I'm going to do that. Yep, we're going to do that. That's so good. Yeah, and then we'll bandage her as well. We'll bandage twice. I'm trying to get the stone heart leveled up. This is just gaming the game, but what can you do? I want to keep the hands because the hands are fine. So I want to restore the head and the body. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3, 4, 5. Hey. So that's healed. She's standing up, and we'll give her a surge to get down to 1 bleeding token. Bandage, bandage. Cool. Kick us again, my buddy. Try and roll some hands for us. She's got no reroll, so she could die. 5 hits. Keep back kicking your way to victory, you nucleope idiot. Okay, boots, 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 body waste. So 1, 2, body waste. So the boots causes a severe injury. So we're going to get Stone Heart up to here. And then we're going to try and not roll a 1. Oh, why would you say that, Deno? We'll use a Guardian reroll. Yes! Yes! Isis will use her Guardian reroll into a 4. So the 4 becomes a 5 because she gets +1. And that's the legs, which is hamstrung. Which is just as bad. It says you can no longer use any fighting arts or abilities, but that's actually okay. Because we can still gain levels in knowledges. I'm pretty sure. You just can't use them. Gain a bleeding token. Oh, okay, so we'll let him do 1 more swing and hopefully that will get us 3 severe injuries. We're knocked down. Can't use abilities either. 6 hits. Boots, hands, body, 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 waist, waist. Body, body, waist, waist, boots, hands. So we've got an arms. So we've got 3 severe injury rolls. So you can't do any observations? All right, well, forget about that then. That's very annoying. All right, well, we'll just go in there with probably the Lantern Halberd is the lowest risk. 2 perfect hits. Okay. Fine. 2+. That's a wound. And second one, that's a wound. 2 hits, 2 wounds, dead, screaming, nucleope. Those 2 traps weren't really a problem, were they? Okay, fine. No, that's good to know. That's good to know. Oh, it's actually the dagger. Okay, let's pretend that was the dagger. So we had 1 more hit. It's fine. The dagger's getting all good. So weapon proficiency point, dagger. Spear, club. Minerva didn't swing. Whip, didn't swing. Hey. So we'll complete the showdown. Everyone is going to gain 2 hunt XP. Minerva's going to ponder facism. and we're getting a lot of stuff. It reckons the collective cognition is maxed for the Screaming Eucalypt, but I don't believe you. Game, I'm going to give me 2 collective cognition. That was cool. That was cool. I like that a lot. So from the Screaming Eucalypt, we are going to get 4 basic, 5 Screaming Antelope, plus a bonus one from the thing, plus a bonus bone of our choice. So the bone of our choice will just be the large flat tooth. And then we're getting 6 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's not a single hide. That's very helpful. And this is 4. We just need 1, 2, 3, 4. Okie dokie. And a reticulated grabber, strange resource. Does that have anything on it that we have to do something with? Nope. It's all 3 resources, a reticulated grabber. Perfect. Let's do the stone, circle, hot zone, and we haven't defeated a level 3. Awesome. Good work, team. Well, the Screaming Antelope is still just a Screaming Antelope, isn't it? At the end of the day, Isis can ponder a second time. Minerva can ponder. Oh, she's rank 4 fascist. Cool. Preacher is not doing her next level up for a little while. That's fun. And Hastua is now a dagger spec. I'm looking forward to this. I've not even looked at the hot circle. But first, let's get Marrowism, shall we? Every time you say it, Deno, it gets further and further away. So from this row, we will look at card number 1. Yes! And I don't care what that one is. Yes! The dream run continues. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It rang, or Skull Eater. Well, you know what? I think we'll take Skull Eater. Ah, the Bone Lord hath spoken. So someone actually has Skull Eater that we've got in the settlement, I think. Who is it? Someone cool. Please be someone cool. It's Bastet. She is pretty cool. Good on you, Bastet. You've just become a Marrowist. Enjoying life as a Marrowist. Banana, 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 banana. We do have Cannibalize. Nominate a random returning survivor to get 3. The nominated survivor consumes the skull, blah, blah, blah. We don't have to do that. We're automatically picked with her. Add the Marrowism Systemic Pressure to your Philosophy deck if it does not already contain it. And we have Osteophage. This has been the dream. This has just been the dream run. You'll love to see it. Okay, well, It Rang goes in the settlement deck. We kiss the Bone Eater gods. And let's get ourselves a Marrowism booklet out. The best! Hey. Alright. Arrogance. Marrowism, untouched treasure. Look at the artwork in this book too. It's the sickest. Okay, so we gain a Lumi. And we're going to roll 1d10. I think we'll use this white bone coloured dice for the roll. It's a 1. Gain a random disorder. We will just have to cop that on the chest, won't we? Our collective cognition is 16. So we will gain 1 strength and 10 insanity. Cool. Hey, do you need to go to the toilet? Is that what's happening? You're okay, I think. But I do gain a random disorder. So the random disorder that I gain is battle drunk. Okay. Oh, delightful. What a day. We're going to gain osteophage. Let's do the game. Sure. Fuck me, we're gonna be making some great survivors in this thing. If the Screaming God isn't ready, Big Deno is gonna run through him. Get around it. Okay, the Dream Keeper, the game. The hand strides into the settlement, craning their neck. The survivor sneaks a glance. Someone's going to get high roller, but I don't really care because we don't need it to beat the gambler. We roll a 10. Gain high roller. So you gain +1 luck. Probably our Fist and Tooth survivor. Someone's already got +1 luck. Haster's already got +1 luck. You go him, surely. He gets 2 luck. Alright, maybe Haster might need to step out of this friggin' oh, he's got to step out of scout mode. He's turning into an animal. Hastur has got 2 luck and high roller. Hey, sweetie. Oh, fuck, that's so good. I love this game. I love it. I love it so much. Why has he already got a torment? Oh no, he tried to get a thing, didn't he? Oh no, he got Sad Frog Dog Song. Great. So great. Okay, I've got to do partnership and stuff. Well, let's enter in my resources. And see how many bones we've got to eat. I've got literally 1 hide. A reticulated grabber. Strange resource. So we're going to archive the organ, the hide, and so I'm going to have a broken lantern and a monster organ, and then we'll archive a shank bone for our innovate. So the rest of the Screaming Antelope stuff is free, so that's gone. So we've got a beast steak, we've got a shank bone, we've got a shank bone, we've got a screaming brain, we've got a beast steak, we've got a large flat tooth, and we've got a spiral horn. We don't have enough to, yes, this is so good. Okay, 1, 2, 3, not that, 1, 2, 3. We're just going to immediately level up osteophage to level 2. With Bastet. And then when you depart with no armor and no shield, add +1 to all hit for each observation in this knowledge. How many bones have I got left? 4. What are they? Perfect bone, perfect organ. So are we going to do some crazy shit here and like turn all of our other things into bones using basic resources. Are we going to try and do that? Okay, there's one bone that we can eat, the phoenix finger. There's 2 bone, the spiral horn. We could eat the reticulated grabber. Is that a waste? I don't know. What can we craft from this thing that needs a grabber? Don't eat it? Craft. Okay, so we can't make a green power core. We can't make an atomic lance. We can make a nuclear knuckle if I don't eat that thing. So that's a guitar. It's also fist and tooth. Shiny fingers suffer 3 brain damage, 1,000 strength. So you're going to do 2 wounds with that. So once per thing you get devastating. Okay. That's pretty good, but great. Do we want a nuclear whip? Barbed 3, that would be good. Okay. The nuclear knuckle is probably the go. It's past 10. It's a guitar and it's fist and tooth. It would make my guitar... It doesn't actually make the guitar that much better. What am I missing here? It's 2 hitting on an 8+ and it's 1 less strength. I suppose you probably need to put a core on it, right? What are the Dragon King's core? Yeah. So I think one of the cores gives you sharp. I don't have the Dragon King, so that's probably going to feel better in the Dragon King. I am eating that core, Fen. I hate to do that to you, mate. But I'm eating that. I have the feeling I can get another one pretty quickly. Fantastic. So that puts us at 3, I think, or is it 4? And then I'm going to turn these 3 into basic resources. Yeah, I believe you. Yes, 1. Yes, 2. I think that's enough. And a love juice. Okay, so another love juice, 2 more bones, and just in case I miscounted, I'll eat a perfect bone as well. So I've got no bones left, but you better believe that osteophagia has been leveled to max. All right, is she now the scout? Probably has just become the scout. What a day. What a day of Kingdom Death. During your act, you may gain a bleeding token to perform block 1 at no activation cost. She is a stunner. Look at her. What a legend. She could just pop bandages on a normal gear grid. Fuck off, eh? Alright, I've got a level 4 Dreamist now, I think I'm gonna do. Yeah, so Isis is a level 4 Dreamist. Let's see what she gets. And then gain 2 Lumi. Game Master. Oh, that's stunning. What a great ability. We roll a 6 and we get Game Master, and we also back that up by getting +1 luck. Cool, man. And by the way, so she actually leveled up to level 4 because she got 4 age from the Phoenix. And that was the next time that she got to do a ponder. Ridiculous. Okay, let's do my, and then who was the other one that leveled up? Minerva. She's a Faceless level 4, is she? Sure. Let's have a level 4 Faceless as well. Isn't this one where you can get some crazy shit too? The Sculptor, gain a Lumi. We roll a Lantern 10. Erase your name, philosophy, knowledges, impairments, abilities, disorders, severe head injuries, lifetime rerolls, and all but 2 hunt XP. Adopt a new philosophy immediately. Is this the chick with... Is this the chick that has Stone Face Engraver? It is. Okay, she can't reroll. She's used it already. Erase your name, philosophy, knowledges, impairments, abilities, disorders, severe head injuries. Okay. And it says adopt a new philosophy. Okay. So that means we get to choose one, right? No, we roll. All right, so we'll... Yeah, let's do the forum. 1, 2, 3. We can do a philosophy lecture, which costs 2. Do we get to choose now? It says select a philosophy from your deck for this stranger to adopt, which is the middle one. So this one is adopt a new philosophy immediately. So okay, so this is just a normal one. So we'll just roll for it and we'll spend 2 Lumi on someone for her to get 2. And this is Isis. No, this is Minerva. So Minerva's going to get renamed. Lucky for you, Fen. She doesn't eliminate her thing. So what's her new name? Let me know what her new name is. We do have an Athena. Yep. While you're deciding on that name, I'm going to do this. Get the philosophy first? Okay. Good plan. So we are going to do 2 philosophies and we can adopt impermanism or Marrowism. I think we'll go with Marrowism. All right, so here's our innovations. We have Pictograph, which we can get for free, or Forbidden Dance. Forbidden Dance is not really great. Pictograph we'll take. We can get it for free, but why not? Alanis Morissette. I'm not calling her Alanis Morissette, it'll ruin my immersion, but I will go for Merkel. perfect. And I guess she gets to roll on her Marrowism table now. Oh. Oh, we get to do a new character card. Yes. Let's see what she rolls in the Marrowism Stakes. She rolls a Lantern 10. She gains a speed. What is happening? Sucking the marrow out. Delicious. All right, so yes, a new character card. This Marrowist gets... Sure. That is very in keeping with her ability, Natural Healer. She's an absolute weapon. She's never going to die. Merkel, perfection. If only she had a reroll. If only she had a reroll. Okay, I got no resources to buy anything good with, but you know what I did forget? I forgot to put my black resin in. So let's do a sanguine extrusion. What do I need for the other sets? I can't remember. For the black and red armor, do you need other stuff? Okay, so that's a bone. I've definitely got one bone left over. That's a leather. I've got no leather. The black and red arm is an iron. I've got that. The cuirass is 2 leather. I don't have that. And yeah, okay. What does the helmet do? Oh yeah, of course. When you're in the thing, you roll the thing and you can re-roll again. Yeah, perfect. I understand. Yeah, so that's 2 elastomer and 1 iron. So we've picked up 4 black resin. These strange resources. Yeah. And 1 red thread. And we've got lots of iron. So we can make that, which we will. And we can make that, which we will. Cool. So we just need leather. We just need to get more resources all round. I've felt very resource starved this game. So sanguine extrusion, helmet and arm piece. Okay, yeah, I've got another broken lantern. And another love juice. Yeah, I did that. Okay. Yeah, I've got 6 endeavours. So I innovated. I did red incursion. I could just do matchmaker or sanguine extrusion, I should say. Let's do. We've got pictograph now. We actually have partnership. Last Lantern year I was supposed to give out partnerships to everyone, so I'll do that in a second. I'll probably do that tomorrow actually, because I don't want to fuck about with it too much more, but have we not just had an absolutely ridiculous run? I can't really figure out how to go from here. Yeah, okay, so Preacher's been awesome. Let's keep Preacher running out there. Isis we want to keep running with. and see if we can keep rocking the whip. I think we need to focus on weapon proficiencies now. So Bastet, Maroism, maybe. Do I have a good dagger other than the Royal Scalpel? Yeah, so it's definitely a Phoenix this year. I hope we don't lose our 2 pyrolytic lights in the storage. What lantern year do you need that to be at, by the way? It's 15, isn't it? We can't archive it now. Yeah, it's 15. Damn. So, alright, well, I suppose we're a chance of drawing it again if we need to. We've got 6 iron in the storage. Reaper Jaw, we need a bone. We've got scrap smelting, we've got a bone club. We do have perfect organ. We do have 2 iron. We could make Reaper Jaw. You get both of them, right? Guidon Lance of Doom, we are just missing a survivor with leader fighting arts. Textual Crab Axe. Unlikely to get that. Side the Doom, we just need someone to come back with the Golden Ember with a skull. How good. So yeah, I've got a Marrowist Scout, have I? Is that what I do with her? I do need to send her out for more crab spiders. And I've got survivors that I haven't even used yet that are just kick ass. Like Janus has got Vestophobia. He's less exciting than you would imagine. Merkel just doesn't have a thing. Who are we going to send out with the red cloak? This chick with Fist and Tooth would be nice. Mortis is a cool guy. Let's send out Mortis. Yep. Alright, so I think Haster as the scout is fine, but maybe we want to make him not the scout because he's got 2 luck. Maybe we want to try and get obsession on him. So do we make... Isis the scout? No. So I think we go... Sure, we'll go Bastet the scout and we'll give her the dagger. So yeah, let's try and get Haster into obsession somehow. I don't know how we can make that happen with what we've got available right now, but I just realised we've made bone earrings. So we're going to be able to do some crazy shit with bone earrings and osteophage. Weapon, melee, dagger, gold, metal, other. Alright, so it's just ridiculous. Alright, so it'll be the Royal Scalpel probably here. So if we do something like this, we don't use this, we keep that, and then we need a green. I don't know what to do. There's so many ideas running around in my head now. This is the best. So Preacher, no. Alright, I'm definitely going to keep... Do I even need to go for Rawhide anymore? I don't think we do. We can ditch the Rawhide completely. We make this the black and red armor set. So we're ditching the skull helm. So we're ditching the frog sleeves. So it's just the rawhide vest that we need to do something about here. That can go there. So we won't use Preacher on this one. This is the black and red cloak. That can go there. That can go there. And then we forgot the red cloak, actually. Yeah, that's fine. So the gauntlets can go there. Perhaps we do this instead. Would be nice to get a free evasion, but alright, I think I'll fuck around with this later. So that's 5 armor, 3 armor, 5 armor, 4 armor, 4 armor, with a luck charm, with a royal scalpel, and we've got the green, we've got the 2 reds, we've got the blue. So that set's good with a free slot. And we'll make that a king in yellow. So then we make Preacher. Probably we put Preacher up here with this gear. No, let's put Preacher with... I really want to keep the lantern with this set. This was really good. And I think I wanted to do this. So Preacher's got... We want to keep the... Oh yes, we want to keep the... No, man, this is such a clever design. You can't, there's no way for you to get a luck charm and the 3 greens that you need. It's such a good design. This game is brilliant. So we have to do that if we wanted to use Preacher on the leather set. Which is fine, it just means we don't get the bonus to evasion. Okay. Is Grimjaw bone? It's not. So Bastet we're going to turn into a scout. We're going to ditch the stone-faced cloak. We'll keep the lantern, and we've still got slots to play with there. Oh, look at that for your scout. You love to see it. This guy is going to be very unhappy because he's not going to be the highest because he's not got osteophage. Unless we put him in this set, which maybe we do. Maybe we do. Yep, we do. And what was I going for with him? Spear. See, this is my problem. I've got too many good weapons. Way too many good weapons. He needs to have the most armor. There's the sickle's bone as well, isn't it? Yeah. No, the scout lantern's not bone, so it won't matter there. I've got way too many choices here. This is wild. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm actually going to do this in my bed while I'm thinking. This is great. And so the way I'm going to do that, because Scribe is just absolutely tremendous, you can set up a network. We can host a game on the network, and I can generate a code, and then I can just download everything into my thing. And now that's on my phone. So I can just play around with those gear grids forever, which is great. So what I want to try and do is, yeah, I want to try and have the black. If I take an osteophage out, then I can't ever use the Optimist at all. That's just not going to work. Because even with this armor set here, we're still less than the 30 armor points. So his optimism is actually really punishing. He's going to lose all survival. So if I give him a fresh acanthus, then he can eat that, because a fresh acanthus you can eat for 10 survival, can't you? Or 1d10 survival. Archive this. No. How do you get survival? First aid kit gives you survival for everyone. We'll host an internet game. Ort dish. Survival kit could work. And so, who do I want to have this? I am just going to give the organ for the +1 bleed token for that person. And then I've got partnerships to give out. I'll do a battle paint. I don't need to, we get so many things. Don't need a hollow stone gather. I could purify. I could scrap scavenge. Sure, let's send someone out to scrap scavenge. So I'll do 3 scrap scavengers. That's a 1, spend a survival or die. That's a 4, get a spend a survival or die. That's obviously fine. And that's a 9, gain a broken lantern. Someone's just spent 2 survival. Isis. All right, that'll do, friends. I'm gonna head off. I'm gonna muck around with this. I'll be back tomorrow for Lantern Year 11, where we'll face off against a Screaming Antelope. It's all glorious. Yeah, okay. I should be able to fix that by tomorrow, I think. I will do my best to correct that by tomorrow. No, thank you. Hey, look, it's annoying for me as well. I spend all my time trying to get the graphics looking good, the angles looking good, and then, yeah, to have the sound be not good. Well, tomorrow night we should be 11 and 12, and then probably Wednesday or Thursday night we'll do Lantern Year 13, which will be the Black Knight, which will be great. 14-15 will be on Friday. And then we'll head into Pariah on Saturday, ready to go for the Screaming God next weekend, which should be enough time for it to be painted. So, going to be great. I will catch you all tomorrow. Have a fantastic weekend. See you all soon. Big